The Lincoln Medical Center in South Bronx in New York City is one of the buildings which uses the water cooling towers for air conditioning. And this is one of thousands of buildings and dwellings, not only in South Bronx, but across the New York City. Now, those installations on top of the buildings will be scrutinized, checked, and cleared within the next 2 weeks. That's upon a new directive signed by the New York Mayor, Bill de Blasio, on Thursday. The reason for that is because in 5 of those cooling towers, traces of Legionnaire's disease had been found in South Bronx. The city is now going through the largest outbreak of this disease in its history, with 100 people have already been infected. And this week, 2 more people died, bringing the overall death toll to 10. Now, we spoke to a doctor who told us about this disease, how it can be contained, and whether people should panic about this.
So Legionella is a bacteria. It's found in natural water sources like rivers and lakes. It travels through the water treatment plant. It's not very effectively killed there, and then enters our buildings, in very, very small numbers. Legionella pneumonia is rare. Only about 2 to 5% of all reported cases of pneumonia each year are caused by Legionella bacteria. Even in outbreaks that are occurring like in New York City now, only about 2 to 5% of all of those people that have been exposed to Legionella bacteria will become ill. If someone does get sick, it's also very treatable. The trick is that the doctor has to think about Legionella and use the right antibiotic. So if they give a penicillin, that person's going to get worse. If they give a drug like ciprofloxacin or levofloxacin or azithromycin, those antibiotics are extremely effective in treating Legionnaire's disease.
It's worth mentioning that Legionnaire's disease, although lethal and can kill a person within just days, it's not transported from a human to human. It only is transported through the water system, and the move by the New York City authorities to inspect and clean cooling water towers in South Bronx and everywhere across New York City has already been lauded by medical experts and environmentalists, but they're also saying that this may not be enough, and the whole water system needs to be checked more thoroughly to prevent the further spread of the disease. Alexei Roshevsky, RT, reporting from South Bronx in New York City.